Good morning, everyone. Yeah, hi, Lucy up there. Out for a morning walk, doing the big Lucy loop today. Say big because we have two Lucy loops that we do regularly from the house. One is about half an hour, one is about an hour, and this is the one that's about an hour. I like to do this one when I have time to do so, when it's not too humid. For a couple of weeks there, if you live around here, you know it was ridiculously muggy for several days in a row, and it was one of those things where, as I said to Suzanne, it's like, you know, in the winter when it's minus 20 or so and you do stuff inside. Well, that's what it was like, but it was just on the opposite end of the temperature scales. It's like you couldn't do anything outside. It really wasn't healthy or safe to do so. I'm out here walking this morning. It's great. That's asparagus here. They were harvested in the spring. Looks much different now. In the spring, you would have seen all the asparagus stalks. If you look closely, you can see that, if I zoomed in, that is, you'd see that those are asparagus stalks as well. I thought I'd give you a little life update, where things are. And if you know me at all, you know kind of my story anyway. Sorry, I'm just doing this handheld and completely off the cuff. So, you know, where do you begin? This could be a long talk, but I'll try to keep it relatively succinct. Maybe do end up doing this in several parts if I want to talk about it with you. But you know that my wife passed away to cancer. She was 52, just turned 52. In December of 2022, she passed away. So not quite, it's August now, so what's that, not quite 2 years ago. And life clearly has taken a dramatic shift since then. And I just want to say that I know people talk. I know that. I would too, I'm sure, though I don't like to gossip about other people, but people don't know. They don't know my story. They don't know our story. People think they know, they really don't. And I had a wonderful marriage. We were loyal to each other, cared for each other. Two wonderful children that are now adults, and I'm so proud of them for who they are and who they're becoming. They're in their 20s, and like most people in their 20s, figuring life out a little bit, which all takes time. I know it certainly did for me. But yeah, every story is different, and what I've done in my life since then has been what I needed to do in my life since then. And I'm so happy with where I am now. I know she'd be happy with where I am now too, and I know my kids are. And that's all that really matters to me. I don't care. And that's what I learned. I don't care what other people think or say. I'm doing me, not doing you. As long as I'm honoring myself and my family, that's all that matters, really, ultimately to me. I have a new home, which is amazing, in a wonderful community with wonderful neighbors. And most importantly for me, I've got a beautiful partner, beautiful inside and out. And we're building, sorry, it's handheld, building a life together, but we're both loving and making memories together, going on adventures and traveling together. I couldn't be happier with that. And as I said, it's what I needed to do. And I've always admired Suzanne and who she was, who she is now, obviously. And we've known each other for many years. Heck, we're even at each other's wedding, for crying out loud. So it's nice to be able to build a life with her. And back when Lori had passed, it was obviously very, very difficult in many ways for many people. And there were a lot of dark days, very dark, as my family knows, for myself and for my kids. And still there are moments, of course, but I wasn't going to go down. I was determined I wasn't going to go down that dark road. I know people that have, and I can understand, in a sense, why you could and not find your way out. But I was not going to do that, or refuse to do that, and I had to move on. And some would say, moved on too quickly. Well, again, you don't know my story. You don't know our story. You did not know my marriage, which, don't get me wrong, in many ways is beautiful, but you know, it's tough to live with somebody else, including living with me. I'll stick myself in there too. But I realized that I put everybody else first, the wants and needs of my wife first, for years, and especially the last handful of years, her needs, as she became more and more ill. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret any of that at all, of course not. But I didn't take care of myself, and I know my friends could see that too. They've told me that that I was getting worn down. It just wears you down. But I bounced back, and to me, I'm better than ever, happier than ever, and building a new life and putting myself first for the first time. Feels pretty good to do so. So yeah, this is a bit of a ramble now, and I realize, of course, that maybe I'll continue this. I don't want to make a video too long or get too personal, but if you want to chat about anything similar that you're dealing with, I do have some experience, and I'd love to go for a coffee. Anyway, all I'll say right now is take care of yourself. To me, as I told others, I'm taking care of my head and taking care of my heart. And to me, that's more important than anything else. So you do the same. Take good care and get out and enjoy that wonderful world around you.